Minecraft 1.20 currently has no name, but it seems the main focus of the update is quality of life. We've seen this so far with things like inventory changes, the Vex redesign, and the recent addition of the Piglin mob head. We've also seen this with features like bamboo wood and chisel bookshelves, which expand on older features. What else this update will include is completely unknown. However, we may have just been given a possible tease to a special feature that could be a part of this update. Not too long ago, one of the Minecraft developers named Olraf made a tweet saying this: "A new 1.20 feature in this snapshot, playable mob heads, and we're just getting warmed up. I'm getting hyped. This update gonna be awesome when it's all done and dusted. Are you excited to see what else we're gonna dig up for you?" At first glance you might be thinking, what is the significance of this tweet? Well, look at some of the specific keywords that Olraf used this year. He says specifically all done and dusted, and what else we're gonna dig up for you. Still unsure what that means? Let's look back at Minecraft Live 2020 where the Caves and Cliffs update was first announced. Among those features was archaeology, which was basically supposed to be a collection of ruined structures that you find in your world, and when you find them, you would find yourself dusting away dirt blocks with a brush and digging up ancient artifacts. When the Caves and Cliffs update got split, it was also said that archaeology would be postponed indefinitely, and as of today it still hasn't been added to the game. This might just seem like an odd coincidence, but some people respond to the tweet by calling out the keywords Olraf uses, and he definitely incentivizes that he's got something up his sleeve. If that's not convincing enough, there was a tweet from months back where the official Minecraft Twitter page asked what the most underrated block in Minecraft is, and Olraf responded by saying the bamboo block. Why does this matter? Well, one of the features we've seen so far in 1.20 is bamboo wood, and mind you that Olraf made this reply back at the end of April, so it was basically a month before the release of the Wild update. We didn't realize it at the time, but this was basically a tease to something we would see in 1.20. Before 1.20, bamboo only had two uses, which was for making sticks and scaffolding, but now it can be used to make all the same building blocks as any typical wood type, along with some extra blocks. Now that doesn't automatically mean that this tweet is teasing archaeology, it could just be a coincidence, so take this with a grain of salt, but let's remember that one of the main themes of this update is storytelling, and archaeology fits that theme perfectly, so I highly doubt that this is just a coincidence. Not to mention that Olraf was the man who announced archaeology back in 2020, so for this kind of tweet to be coming from him just makes it seem like even less of a coincidence. What also makes it possible that 1.20 can include archaeology is because of one particular mob that this update is adding, the Sniffer. The Sniffer is a prehistoric creature that's supposedly extinct, but you can find Sniffer eggs in underwater ruins, and bringing those eggs up to the surface and letting them hatch will bring the mob back into the world. One thing that archaeology revolves around is discovering relics of the past. That can include ancient structures, but that can also include finding remains of ancient species, aka fossils. That's basically what you're doing with the Sniffer, but you're not just finding fossils, you're bringing the species back into the world. Overall, with the evidence that we have, I think it's very possible that we'll see archaeology in 1.20. It honestly wouldn't make sense if we didn't. Even if we don't see it in this update, it's a feature that was shown off to the world and something that Mojang said would be added, so whether it be this update or a future update, we're gonna have to see it at some point. Before I end this video, there's also another tweet from Olraf that I want to bring up. Recently, the 1.20 update added a new mob head for the first time in years, and that is the Piglin mob head. But some people are curious to know if we are going to see even more mob heads, and Olraf confirms in this tweet that he and the other developers are considering adding more mob heads in the future. Whether it be in this update or a future update is unknown, but it's likely we'll see more mob heads nonetheless. Do you think we'll see archaeology in 1.20? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. But yeah, that's about it for this video. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and if you want to see more stuff from me, like and subscribe, and turn on the bell to be notified when I upload a new video. I would absolutely appreciate it. Alright, now get lost.